Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink the stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I almost died for this item. So hope you appreciate it. Not really, but. Folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I am wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work. I found some shit to review for you. That is definitely the case today. Went over there, got off work, snowing like no tomorrow. I was like, I should go home. I don't live that far from, work. I'll just go home. But then I was like, I need supplies. And my brain was like, do you need supplies or do you want supplies? And unfortunately, because, I'm not a good adult, my brain still doesn't differentiate those things very well. So it's just like, ah. So I went over there and I drove through the ass snow to go over there and get some supplies. And I found a thing to review while I was there. So, driving back home wasn't much fun, but it's all going to be worth it because what am I reviewing for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, it's from Doritos. Boom! It's Doritos Dinamita sticks, smoky chili queso, artificially flavored. Can we get a thing? Ha 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 ha! Sure. Crunchy sticks exploding with bold queso flavor and a smoky, spicy kick. I like Doritos. I've reviewed a lot of Doritos stuff. I've never sorry, my brain is going on me. I've never gone over there and reviewed a Dorito stick before. It is apparently medium on the Dinamita meter, which is the lowest. Which is like, the lowest is medium. And I get it. It's like, even our, it's like, no. Medium should be in the middle. Let's try out some things. Boy, oh boy, I hope you're good, because I ain't going out nowhere else. Smell good. They look like this. They're all seasoned. I've had these before. Although I don't know if they were called Doritos. But I've definitely had these before. My brain instantly was just like, I know this exact texture. Ooh, okay, they weren't kidding about the smokiness and the little bit of spice. Okay. So the texture is kind of like a crispy puff. It's like, it's crispy, it's got like a, it's hard. But kind of break into it, and it's like, sort of like a little air puff kind of thing. So, texture is kind of nice for what it is. Flavor, I am surprised that they managed to go over there and pack so much flavor into these. Typically, when I review these, like snacks and stuff, I'll go over there, I'll take one out, try it as one thing, just as one thing. But the reality is, you don't just one thing a snack, you multiple down. With this one, honestly, just one was enough to get a pretty good idea of the flavor. There's a queso kind of cheesiness to it. I like that. Then pretty quickly, you get sort of the chili aspect. And then, as it starts to subside, you get like kind of a smokiness to it. And then at the very, very end, that's where the spice really properly starts to kick in. It's not super spicy, but as a spice, it kind of goes back to the back of your throat. Kind of tickles your throat a little bit. I'm going to have a drink. By the way, Palm. I just reviewed this. Go watch that review. Palm. Yeah, okay. I'm down with these. I know they also had another flavor that was like, I think it was chili lime, maybe? It definitely had lime. And I wasn't super into that idea. But these sound a little bit better to me. I like them, but they're almost a bit too flavorful. It's one of those things, like, they're kind of hard to casually snack on. But they are good. I like the chili aspect. Like I said, kind of goes to the back of your throat. Tickles your tongue, like the tip of your tongue a little bit, too. And yeah, I could see if you ate, like, a bunch of these in a row, how it would really start to kind of, like, heat up your mouth a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think they pack a lot of flavor. I think the flavor that they're trying to represent, they represent well. Again, probably my only issue is I think they're a bit too punchy for me. They kind of, so for me, I sort of see these as kind of being like Doritos' answer to like Takis, basically. And I reviewed a couple Taki things on the channel over the years. I like Takis to a point, but Takis are just, they're the same way. Like, they're too much, you know? It's like, I never want like a full bag of Takis. I want like 5. And then I'm done for a year. Because they just, like, they're so punchy with the flavor. And these kind of fall in a similar thing where it's like, I mean, they're good. I like what they're doing. I think I would have liked it more just in a Dorito format. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Excuse me. I'm going to go with maybe and sure. For myself personally, I think this bag is probably going to last me a while. Like, because again, they're just so punchy with the flavor. It's like, it's not a snack I want to just sit down and, you know, and just have a bag of. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm going to, you know, eat 1 or 2 here or there kind of throughout my day kind of thing. But they are good. It's just a little bit much, you know, even for a rad guy like me, you know, bursting with personality and flavor. It's a little bit too much. But they are good. So it's one of those things where it's like, I think by the year 2064, I'll have finished this bag. And at that point, maybe I'll be in the mindset to get another bag. But that would be about it. For other people, though, I mean, yeah, man, they're a fun flavor. You know what? They would be a good, like, group snack. Go over there, pour them in a bowl or some shit, put them out at, you know, like a, you know, some sort of a little get-together kind of thing. You know, something that people can munch on a little bit here and there. Be like, ooh, get a nice little kick, and then move on with their day. But they are good. Like, that, you know, I really do want to emphasize that. Like, they're tasty, and like I said, they do represent, or they are well represented in the flavor that they're trying to convey. So, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of the year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly smoky, chili, queso-tastic rest of your life. Because queso is really good, man. You know, it's not something I eat a lot of, but, you know, every now and again, I'll rock some queso, you know. Some good times. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and bullshit. And, you know, like I said, man, you know, it's just, I'm over here. It's snowing like crazy right now. And, you know, it's just like, just watching the snow come down, thinking about later on when I have to go over there and dig out my car. Maybe I'll just go over there and I'll throw down like 2 of these and it'll be so radical and bursting full of spicy, smoky queso flavor, it'll just melt all the snow. That'd be like the perfect 90s commercial for these. Damn it. Why wasn't I an ad marketing guy in the 90s? Oh yeah, that's right. I would have been like 5. I already did that. Folks, even when it is stressful and frustrating, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go ahead and do. Folks, thing that I want you to do. I say this in light of all the snow and everything, but it is implied in every single video that I do. Please take care of yourself. it doesn't even have to be snow related. Whether maybe it's your mental health, maybe it's your physical health, maybe it's, just, I don't know, just sometimes you got to go over there and blow off some steam. Take it out on a heavy bag or a pillow or some shit. Me personally, I like to listen to music. That's why I've pretty much always got my headphones on. Something like that, but just make sure you take care of yourself, because that's the most important thing, I think. And, I think the best way for me to take care of myself, I'm going to go over there, get out the few meager supplies that I got from Walmart. I'm going to go back into my house. I'm going to go take a big long nap, so that when I do have to come back out and dig out my fucking truck later on, I'll hopefully be well rested enough. Oh boy. Bye!